Okay, this will be a quick review of Moto G and 3G because I will just review this. And this phone have been good in the most of the time, of course, like 70%. And like I've been using it for 2 months and so on and so forth. And I think like if you go like right now on the Wi-Fi or 3G, you'll be able to tell. Let me show you. That's 3G. So yeah, it's 3G is already been used 1 point something megabits, which I'm sure you guys understand what it is. And see, so and 3G is pretty slow in my standard, and of course I use it also straight talk. Even there says AT&T. You guys might know, straight talk is care back. So yeah, before you bought this phone, I recommend you to look up like Moto G 4G LTE, because that one is better than this one because it's faster. Of course, only if you want to pay more data to have 4G run up and the phone, which that will cost you more and quicker to use the data, and I'm sure you'll be able to change it some way, and like data, network, mobile data, and so on and so forth. You should be able to change cellular or hotspot. I use a hotspot a lot with this phone, which I think is great stuff to use, and like it's wonderful phone to use if they have better Wi-Fi like connectivity. Sometimes like if I'm watching YouTube, they was stuck, but most of the time won't. But like really, I don't know how to tell because I don't know when they gonna go and go off. And the Wi-Fi right now is off, and I'm gonna turn it back on. And this phone, it's very good. Called speed test. And let me run the speed test. Show you like we have 15 megabits internet. Our provider give our a little bit over 15, like maybe 16 megabits. And I'm very near the router, and I don't know. So like just wall behind the router, so you see right now it's 11 megabits. It's pretty good, and 13 megabits in the end. Eventually will drop and drop and drop. So if you guys know what is the pen and stuff, that's good. And yeah, also before I leave, that might be I just say this because I want to shout out with Straight Talk, and the Straight Talk been good for 1 month for us. We have unlimited talk, text, and 2.5 gig. And you saw I still not use the 2.5 gig yet. I only use 1.5 gig, which that's reasonable to the Straight Talk. And I've not been have throttle yet, and because that's my first month, and I'm not sure, because most people says if you use it over 2.5 you get throttled by Straight Talk, which I completely think that's annoying, but I get over with it. And if you have a Straight Talk, and like most of the people don't know this, called the network setup, and you download the apps in the app store, and like you be able to, let's say if I just say on the Straight Talk, that way we get over, and there's the setting. So it's like most people say, oh, I need to call Straight Talk. As how in the world I'm supposed to be connected to the internet. Actually, they already give you step by step this instruction. Like it's pretty good, and I think it's cool. Like you just tap the number and you go to pen and they go to setting for you, and you will follow the direction after you download the apps, and that's a good way to quickly to assist the internet, so you don't have to call the internet and say, oh, Straight Talk sucks and not be able to go internet, but actually this is a way to resolve the problem. So yeah, other feature I got is I use a Straight Talk. Most you guys know I like picky and I don't really like spending money and so on and so forth. Amazon is very good as well. Since I bought this phone on Amazon, I will give Amazon a shout out as well. And I have a pretty good scanner from Amazon. And let me go grab the box and okay, just example of this. I guess so, like like if I in the store and I saw an item I really wanted and I don't know what Amazon selling and I don't know stores sometimes always on expensive, so I can just tap the scan button, like you people just scan it and instead typing. So it's very quick to be able to get what you wanted and see like it's pretty good, and you'll be able to just get a shout out with Amazon. It's pretty good what they do, and I hope in the future I will be able doing unboxing and more, but who knows. Yeah, and the another stuff Amazon have called Amazon Fire Phone. I think in the review you guys are watching, I'm sure you guys already learned more than me. So Amazon is pretty good at what they do in like the scanner. I like it, and they say, "Oh, what is the music?" That's pretty cool as well. Most people like me, I just came from a different country to America, and I don't know most of the song. And I want to ask Firefly, say, hey, what is this music really is? And they be able to tell me, but I'm not gonna tell you guys how I feel that phone, and because I did not have the phone actually on my hand, so I will not be able to say, oh, this phone is good from the review, blah blah blah. I will like to test over my hands before I tell you guys, because that sounds like fun. So yeah, I will also like show you the future, like Moto G, even like under $200 phone, they still have face unlock recognition and so on and so forth, and like pretty good. A smartphone is unlocked off contract. You could buy Verizon one, but in our area, I don't think I like Verizon, and maybe Verizon better speed, but they don't sell over Straight Talk, so I I'm not a I'm not a high user like watching YouTube on 3G or so on and so forth. Um, Unlimited phone just like wasting on me, because I most of the time just depend on Wi-Fi, the store or AT&T store, and so on and so forth. So I'm not using it my data. Yeah, most of you guys don't care. Oh, it has 3G or data, whatever, or mobile network. That's what I call it, and I'm using less than anybody. And I think most of the people give a complaint of the camera. I think the camera is very good, only if you don't zoom in. Of course, if you do zoom in, you will get bad quality like me. And sometimes the lens is so dirty and you're not be able to get good photos you should. So let me just wipe the lens out. So okay, I wipe the lens out and I take a picture of the lens. So you'll be able to see, let me just, this is a picture I just taken. It's not too bad, but it's not too good either. And most of the time, like if you wanted like reading like teeny tiny light bulb like direction, you're not able to gonna use this is a magnifier. So most of the time serve me very good this phone, so I'm sure I come from China and this phone is not selling in China, I promise. And I do call my friend periodically ask, hey, do Moto G sell in China? They say no, they no more items sold in China. So yeah, that's the review I'm gonna review, and I hope you like it because I'm not good at it, and that's the only item I review on YouTube, and I'm sure I have more item on how to take stuff apart and so on and so forth. And I know I'm talk too much, so just like a quick review, and eventually I will learn from the Gigiga and or Tag Buffalo. And I gave a shout out with Tech Buffalo. Buffalo is pretty good. YouTube, and they have iPad Mini review and all kinds of cool stuff you can be able to watch. And of course, I'm sure they have more people reviewing and about stuff. So just look up on YouTube, like me. I always look up on YouTube, see what we do, and so on and so forth. And yeah, that's all I will gonna do on this video. And I'm not sure when I'm gonna record next video because that's my first time. And I hope you guys like it. This video is Moto G review of over the Straight Talk Network. And of course, before if you want, I guess so I can do this before I leave. Is see how much Straight Talk speed you get over full bar. Watch. Let's take a look and together. So you can decide Straight Talk worth to you or not, because Straight Talk is $45 plan for pretty good deal for so on and so forth. And I'm sure you guys will wonder that, and I think it's pretty good. 3 megabits. It's 3 bar, 3 megabits in travel, watching YouTube, no problem. I have Wi-Fi hotspot on this phone as well. So if you want to guys check out with Straight Talk and Walmart, sold by Walmart, is pretty good. They do have plan called Family Mobile and T-Mobile. In my area, we don't have very good coverage from T-Mobile, and T-Mobile uses off AT&T tower, so we don't get very good signals they offering. So yeah, Straight Talk. If you don't have if you don't have Straight Talk, go check it out, and only $45 per month. If your bill is originally like $100, I know somebody they like family like phone bill like $500, and of course that's very expensive to me, and I will not be able to afford that. So yeah, that I think that's all the review I'm gonna do right now, and see you in later. Peace.